now that we have all this information from Desmos, we're going to go into the quiz and select the answers. Make sure you write down the slope. And the slope normally gets an X. No, the slope gets an X next to it. And your y-intercept, make sure you write down your R value and then our prediction. So in here, we know the slope was negative 0.263889. So when I look at the answer choices, the statement that was made is that slope gets an X next to it. So this one is a possibility because the numbers match, and this one is a possibility. So it narrows it down to these two, because this one and this one, it doesn't work because there's no X. And then, well, these both, this is the y-intercept. The y-intercept was 0.588889. So it could be this one, it's because it's minus, or it could be this one. The problem with this one is you can only have one X in the problem. This one has two. So the answer for the first problem is there. The second problem, the R value. We said the R value was negative 0.4779. So negative 0.4779. It's a negative correlation. We look at this second number to determine if it's kind of strong or weak. A strong correlation, that number would be a 9. The weakest correlation, that number would be technically 0 or 1, somewhere around there. So this one is not close to 9. It's not close to 9, so it's not even close to strong. It's closer to the weaker side. The value when X is 17, we did earlier in Desmos, we got negative 5.075. So negative 5.075. So there's your answer there. And based on problem 2, so we said the answer of problem 2 was right here. We know it's negative. So it's a negative correlation. And because it's closer to 4, so 4 is closer to 1, so that's weak. That's the weak side. So negative and weak. So that would be that answer. And when something's weak, we don't use it. Also, we don't use it when something is no correlation. So in this case, should I use this prediction? No, you shouldn't.